Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our awesome content. Today, we've got a very exciting video for you. We're going to be discussing the top 5 US quarters that you should absolutely know about, and trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because we're saving the best for last. Let's dive right in and start with our number 1 pick. In the vast world of numismatics, there are certain coins that stand out, not just for their design or historical significance, but for their enduring value in the collector's market. One such coin is the 1985 USA quarter dollar, a piece of American history that might seem, at first glance, like any other standard coin in circulation. However, upon closer examination, this particular coin is much more than just a simple quarter. It is a testament to the rich history of the U.S. Mint, the artistry of American coin design, and the intricate world of coin collecting. To understand why the 1985 quarter dollar has gained such prominence in recent years, we need to take a step back and look at the broader context in which this coin was minted. The United States Mint, responsible for producing the nation's currency, has a storied history dating back to 1792. Over the centuries, the Mint has struck countless coins, each representing a unique chapter in the country's evolution. Coins, especially the ones that are still in circulation today, offer a glimpse into the culture, economy, and political climate of the time they were produced. In the case of the 1985 quarter dollar, we find ourselves in a period marked by both stability and change. The U.S. was enjoying a period of relative economic prosperity under the presidency of Ronald Reagan. The country was still in the midst of the Cold War, yet there was an underlying sense of optimism and strength, reflected in the boldness of American currency. The quarter, a coin that had been in circulation for over 200 years by this point, was no exception to this narrative. The design of the 1985 quarter dollar is familiar to most Americans. It features the image of George Washington, the first president of the United States, who has appeared on the quarter since 1932. This design, created by John Flanagan, has become one of the most recognizable and enduring images in American coinage. Washington's portrait is flanked by the inscription Liberty, and the year of minting, 1985, along with the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side of the coin features an eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom, perched on a bundle of arrows, representing the country's readiness to defend itself. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum encircle the eagle, further reinforcing the nation's unity and resilience. But what makes the 1985 quarter dollar so special? Why has it caught the attention of collectors, investors, and numismatists alike? The answer lies in a combination of factors, starting with the coin's minting process. In 1985, the United States Mint was operating at full capacity, producing millions of coins to meet the demands of the American economy. However, as with any mass production process, small imperfections and anomalies can occur. These imperfections are often the key to a coin's rarity and value in the collector market. One of the most significant factors that have contributed to the high value of the 1985 quarter dollar is the existence of a rare error variety that occurred during the minting process. These error coins, which are often the result of misaligned dies, double die strikes, or other mechanical issues, are highly sought after by collectors due to their scarcity. While most coins produced in 1985 were standard issue, a small number of these quarters were struck with a noticeable error, either in the form of a double die or a misaligned die. This subtle flaw may be difficult to spot with the naked eye, but to an experienced numismatist or collector, it is a distinguishing feature that can drastically increase the coin's value. These error coins are incredibly rare, and as a result, they have become a prized possession for those in the numismatic community. The rarity and uniqueness of these error coins, combined with the historical significance of the 1985 quarter dollar, have driven their prices to astounding levels. In fact, some of these error varieties have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, with a few even reaching six-figure prices. So, what does this mean for collectors and investors looking to add a 1985 quarter dollar to their collection? It's important to note that not every 1985 quarter will be worth a fortune. In fact, the vast majority of these coins are worth only their face value, 25 cents. However, for those who are willing to take the time to carefully examine each coin, there is the potential for a significant windfall. A coin that is in pristine condition, with a well-struck design and no visible wear, is far more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. Additionally, the presence of any error or anomaly, whether it be a doubled die, a misaligned die, or another form of minting error, can elevate the coin's worth to extraordinary levels. The rarity of these error coins is compounded by the growing interest in coin collecting and investing. Over the years, the numismatic market has experienced a surge in popularity, with more and more people seeking out rare and valuable coins as a means of investment or personal enjoyment. This increased demand has led to higher prices for certain coins, and the 1985 quarter dollar, particularly those with errors, has become one of the most sought-after coins in recent years. The appeal of the 1985 quarter dollar is not limited to its rarity and potential for financial gain. For many collectors, it is the historical significance of the coin that makes it so special. This quarter, like many other coins in the U.S. Mint's long history, represents a snapshot of the country at a specific point in time. The 1985 quarter was produced during a period of both political and economic stability, and it carries with it the spirit of that era. For collectors, owning a piece of that history is a way to connect with the past and preserve a tangible reminder of the nation's journey. In terms of the specific error varieties that have been discovered in the 1985 quarter dollar, the most notable of these is the double die variety. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process, resulting in a doubling of the image or lettering on the coin. In the case of the 1985 quarter dollar, the doubling is most noticeable on the lettering, particularly the word Liberty, and the date, 1985. The effect is subtle, but it is enough to make the coin stand out from its more common counterparts. Another error that has been reported in the 1985 quarter is the misaligned die. This occurs when the die is not properly aligned with the coin during the striking process, resulting in a coin that has a distorted or off-center design. In the case of the 1985 quarter dollar, these misaligned die errors can create coins with interesting visual characteristics, such as incomplete or shifted images, making them highly sought after by collectors looking for something unique. While it is true that these error coins are rare, they are not impossible to find. Over the years, various online auctions, numismatic conventions, and specialized dealers have sold 1985 quarter dollars with errors for impressive sums. In some cases, these coins have sold for more than $100,000, a price that reflects both their rarity and the growing interest in coin collecting as an investment. As we move into the present day, the 1985 quarter dollar continues to capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike. In recent auctions, some of the rare error varieties of this coin have sold for as much as $118,000, making it one of the highest-priced quarters in the world. This incredible value is a testament to the rarity and desirability of these error coins, and it highlights just how much a single coin can be worth in the right circumstances. For those who are lucky enough to own a 1985 quarter dollar with an error, it is a true treasure. Whether you are a seasoned collector looking to add a rare piece to your collection or a new investor looking to make your mark in the world of numismatics, the 1985 quarter dollar represents both a connection to America's past and a potential avenue for significant financial gain. As with any rare coin, it's important to do your research before buying or selling a 1985 quarter dollar. Knowing the key features to look for, understanding the grading process, and being aware of the current market trends can help you make informed decisions about your collection. And if you happen to come across a 1985 quarter with an error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So to wrap things up, the 1985 USA quarter dollar may appear at first glance to be just another coin from the 1980s. However, for those in the know, it is a piece of American history, a symbol of the U.S. Mint's craftsmanship, and a highly valuable item in the world of numismatics. Whether it's the unique design, the historical context, or the potential for a lucrative return on investment, the 1985 quarter dollar is a coin that continues to captivate and intrigue collectors around the world. And if you happen to find one of those rare error varieties, you could be looking at a coin worth $118,000, an incredible discovery for any numismatist or investor. So, the next time you find yourself flipping through a jar of quarters, keep an eye out for the 1985 quarter dollar. Could very well be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Top 2. In the vast universe of coin collecting, there are certain coins that stand out for their rarity, design, and historical significance. The 1990 USA quarter dollar is one such coin. On the surface, it may appear to be a standard piece of currency, just another coin among many in circulation. But for those who delve deeper into the world of rare coins, the 1990 quarter dollar tells a captivating story of American history, the evolution of U.S. coinage, and the fascinating journey a coin can take from ordinary to extraordinary. And, as it turns out, the value of this coin, particularly when it carries certain imperfections, can be far beyond what one might expect, up to $110,000 for some of the rarer varieties. To truly appreciate the 1990 quarter dollar, we need to look at the era in which it was created. The 1990s were a period of transition for the United States. The country was experiencing economic growth after the turbulence of the 1980s, and the world stage was shifting with the end of the Cold War and the emergence of new global challenges. Under President George H.W. Bush, the nation was focused on moving past its earlier difficulties and looking toward a brighter future. In this context, the U.S. Mint continued to churn out coins that would be used in daily transactions, one of which was the 1990 quarter dollar. This coin, like its predecessors, features the familiar image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His likeness, designed by John Flanagan, has been featured on the quarter since 1932. This portrait of Washington on the obverse side of the coin has become an iconic image, easily recognizable to Americans across the nation. Surrounding Washington's bust are the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting, 1990. These elements combined serve as a constant reminder of the nation's founding and its values. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the depiction of an eagle, perched, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. This imagery has been associated with American coins for more than a century, representing strength, unity, and the nation's readiness to defend its ideals. The inscription "United States of America" appears above the eagle, while the motto "E pluribus unum" is displayed below, reinforcing the concept of a united nation. However, it's not just the traditional design that gives the 1990 quarter dollar its intrigue. It's the imperfections that sometimes appear in the minting process, which can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a sought-after collector's item. While the U.S. Mint was producing these coins in high volumes to meet the needs of the economy, occasional errors and anomalies would slip through, unnoticed by many. But for the dedicated collectors, these errors are the key to a coin's rarity and, ultimately, its value. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1990 quarter dollar is the doubled die variety. A doubled die occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or improperly created, leading to a doubling of certain features, such as the lettering or the date. In the case of the 1990 quarter, the doubling is often visible on the word "Liberty" or the date, 1990. Though the error may seem small at first glance, it's this very imperfection that makes the coin highly desirable to collectors, as double die varieties are relatively rare. Beyond the double die, Other errors can occur during the minting process, leading to misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or other unique characteristics. These errors are more common than most people realize, but still not widespread enough to flood the market with valuable specimens. As a result, any 1990 quarter dollar with noticeable errors can quickly become a prized possession, fetching far more than its face value. One of the key reasons these error coins are so valuable is their rarity. In the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins to keep up with the demands of the growing economy. However, only a small percentage of these coins were struck with errors that made them stand out. These rare varieties are difficult to find, which is why collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. The 1990 quarter dollar with errors has become a particularly desirable coin in recent years, as fewer examples of these coins remain in circulation. In addition to the error coins, the 1990 quarter dollar is also appealing because it marks the tail end of the classic Washington quarter design. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began the 50-state quarters program, which would introduce unique designs for each of the 50 states. The 1990 quarter dollar, therefore, represents the last years of a long era of standard quarter designs, making it a piece of history for those who appreciate the evolution of U.S. currency. But beyond the historical significance of the coin, collectors and investors are increasingly drawn to the value of certain varieties of the 1990 quarter dollar. A well-preserved coin, free from significant wear, is worth more than a heavily circulated example. In addition, error coins that are in excellent condition can command a much higher price. For example, a 1990 quarter dollar with a double die error or an off-center strike can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and the rarity of the error. However, the real surprise comes when we look at some of the more extraordinary examples of the 1990 quarter dollar. Some of these error coins have been known to fetch astonishing prices at auction. A rare, high-grade error variety of the 1990 quarter dollar could sell for $110,000 or more. Yes, you read that correctly, $110,000 for a quarter that was minted in 1990. This high price is a testament to the scarcity of these error coins and the increasing interest in rare coins as an investment. For anyone who is fortunate enough to own one of these rare error coins, it's important to have the coin properly graded and authenticated by experts. The condition of the coin, along with the type of error it contains, plays a huge role in determining its market value. Coins that are in mint condition and have been carefully preserved can fetch much higher prices than coins that have been worn down through circulation. Additionally, coins with rare and distinctive errors are far more valuable than those without, as collectors and investors alike seek out the unique and the unusual. As the years go by, the 1990 quarter dollar will likely continue to grow in value, especially for those rare varieties with errors or those in pristine condition. As with any rare item, the key to success in coin collecting and investing is knowledge. Understanding the characteristics of valuable coins, knowing where to find them, and having a keen eye for the unique can make all the difference. The 1990 quarter dollar represents a remarkable opportunity for collectors and investors to own a piece of American history while potentially reaping a significant financial reward. In conclusion, the 1990 USA quarter dollar may seem like a typical coin at first glance, but for those in the know, it's much more than that. It's a piece of history, a symbol of a time of change and growth for the United States, and, for those lucky enough to discover one of the rare error varieties, a coin that could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a first-time investor, the 1990 quarter dollar offers both a connection to the past and a potential for financial gain. If you happen to stumble upon one of these rare, error-stricken coins, you could be holding a piece of American numismatic history worth as much as $110,000. Now, that's a discovery worth making. Top 3. The world of coin collecting is a realm full of unexpected treasures, stories, and hidden gems, and the 1994 USA quarter dollar coin is one such intriguing find. To the untrained eye, this quarter might seem like just another piece of currency. Yet, for those who know what to look for, the 1994 quarter dollar has an undeniable appeal that stems not only from its rich history, but also from its unique design and the potential it holds for collectors. This coin, minted at the height of a transformative decade for the U.S., has more than just a historical significance. It also carries with it an incredible value, especially when certain features or flaws are discovered. It might seem surprising to think of a quarter from 1994 being worth as much as $103,000 today, but that's exactly the allure of rare, error-driven coins. To truly understand the significance of the 1994 quarter dollar, we need to take a journey back in time and explore the context in which it was minted. The 1990s were an era of technological innovation, economic prosperity, and geopolitical change. In the United States, President Bill Clinton had just taken office in 1993, ushering in a new era of political leadership. The country was coming out of a recession, and the economy was growing steadily. The Cold War had ended just a few years earlier, and the global stage was shifting. The 1994 quarter dollar, though seemingly ordinary in its design, was created at the height of this transformative period. During the 1990s, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing coins for circulation. The quarter had been part of the nation's coinage since the late 18th century, and by 1994, it had undergone many design changes. However, the Washington quarter, which had featured a portrait of George Washington since 1932, remained a cornerstone of American currency. This consistency in design helped solidify the quarter as one of the most recognizable coins in the world. The obverse side of the 1994 quarter dollar features the well-known image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, this depiction of Washington has become one of the most iconic and enduring symbols of American coinage. Washington's image is surrounded by the words "Liberty" and the motto "In God We Trust." Along with the year of minting, 1994, these elements have become synonymous with the American identity and are familiar to generations of coin holders. On the reverse side of the coin, we once again see the classic design of the eagle, which has graced U.S. currency for centuries. The eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom, is perched on a bundle of arrows, representing the country's readiness to defend itself. Below the eagle, the inscription "United States of America" can be found, along with the phrase "E pluribus unum," which translates to "out of many, one." This iconic imagery has remained consistent for decades, reflecting the ideals of unity and patriotism. While the design of the 1994 quarter dollar is familiar, what truly sets it apart are the unexpected variations that occasionally occur during the minting process. Coin production, like any large-scale manufacturing operation, can sometimes lead to errors. These errors, whether in the form of misalignments, die cracks, or doubled strikes, are what make certain coins, like the 1994 quarter dollar, incredibly valuable. Most people would never notice these subtle imperfections, but for those who are attuned to the world of coin collecting, these anomalies can turn a regular quarter into a prized collectible point. One of the most significant types of errors that can appear on the 1994 quarter dollar is the double die variety. A double die occurs when a die used to strike a coin is improperly aligned or incorrectly engraved, causing certain elements of the design to appear as though they've been struck twice. In the case of the 1994 quarter, this error is often visible on the lettering, such as the word "Liberty" or the date, 1994. While the error may be subtle to the untrained eye, collectors and numismatists know that a double die variety can increase the value of the coin exponentially. Beyond the double die, there are other types of errors that can occur during the minting process. For example, a misaligned die can lead to off-center strikes, creating coins with incomplete or shifted designs. These off-center errors can make a coin look unusual and can significantly increase its rarity. Similarly, coins with die cracks, where cracks appear in the die that strikes the coin, can also become highly sought after by collectors. What makes the 1994 quarter dollar especially interesting is the fact that, while many of these era varieties exist, they are not common. The U.S. Mint produces millions of coins each year, and most of them are struck with minimal imperfections. However, the rare coins that do contain errors, whether it's a double die, misaligned die, or another minting flaw, are highly valuable because they are so scarce. For collectors, these rare specimens represent an opportunity to own a piece of American history that is unlike any other. The appeal of the 1994 quarter dollar extends beyond just its rarity. Many collectors are drawn to the coin because it represents a specific moment in time. The 1990s were a period of rapid change in the US and around the world. The 1994 quarter dollar is a symbol of that era, and owning one can feel like holding a tangible connection to a pivotal time in history. For numismatists, this connection to the past is part of what makes collecting coins so compelling. Every coin, whether rare or common, tells a story, and the 1994 quarter dollar is no exception. For those who are looking to acquire a 1994 quarter dollar, it's important to understand how to identify the valuable error varieties. While the vast majority of 1994 quarters are worth only their face value, 25 cents, those with errors or in excellent condition can be worth far more. A well-preserved coin, free from wear and damage, is always worth more than one that has been circulated extensively. Additionally, coins that feature rare errors, like a double die or a misaligned die, can fetch significant prices at auction. Some of the most valuable examples of the 1994 quarter dollar, particularly those with significant errors, have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, the price has reached as high as $103,000. It's not just the error varieties that make the 1994 quarter dollar so valuable. The increasing interest in coin collecting, coupled with the growing demand for rare coins as investments, has helped to drive up the prices of many coins from this era. As more people discover the potential value of coins like the 1994 quarter dollar, the market for these collectibles has continued to expand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unusual coins, making it a lucrative market for those who know what to look for. As with any rare collectible, it's important to have your coin professionally graded if you believe it may have a rare error or is in exceptional condition. Grading is the process of evaluating a coin's condition based on several factors, including its wear, appearance, and overall quality. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1994 quarter dollar with a grade of 65 or higher can be worth far more than one with a lower grade. Similarly, error coins that are in excellent condition are often worth significantly more than those with visible damage. If you happen to find a 1994 quarter dollar with a rare error or in pristine condition, it's essential to handle the coin carefully. Even small scratches, smudges, or damage can decrease its value. Coins should be stored in a protective holder to prevent further wear, and they should be kept in a cool, dry environment to preserve their condition. If you're looking to sell your coin, it's important to do your research and work with reputable dealers or auction houses who specialize in rare coins. So, what is it that makes the 1994 USA quarter dollar so special? At first glance, it may appear to be a regular coin, just another piece of currency used in everyday transactions. However, for collectors, it represents so much more. It's a tangible connection to a specific period in American history, a piece of the past that has survived the test of time. For those who know how to spot errors, it also holds the potential for significant financial reward. Some rare varieties of the 1994 quarter dollar have sold for up to $103,000, making it one of the most valuable quarters of its time. In the end, the 1994 quarter dollar is a perfect example of how even the most seemingly ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to explore the world of coins, the 1994 quarter dollar offers an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history. And if you happen to come across one of the rare error varieties, you could be looking at a coin worth a small fortune. A discovery that could change your life and elevate your collection to new heights. In the expansive world of coin collecting, some coins stand out due to their historical context, their design, or the way they were minted. Others gain recognition because of rare and sometimes surprising characteristics that make them extraordinarily valuable. The 1998 USA $quarter coin is one such fascinating piece of American currency. On the surface, it may seem like just another coin, one among many that were produced for everyday use, but there is much more to this coin than meets the eye. From its historical significance to its design features, minting details, and the rarity of certain error varieties, the 1998 $quarter has become a sought-after collector's item. For those lucky enough to come across one with specific imperfections, the potential for a significant financial reward is very real. This coin, once worth only 25 cents, can now fetch an astounding $98,000, making it one of the most interesting and valuable quarters in circulation. To truly understand the importance of the 1998 $quarter, it helps to understand the broader historical and social context in which it was produced. The late 1990s marked a period of profound change for the United States. Bill Clinton was serving his second term as president, and the country was experiencing an era of remarkable economic growth. The U.S. was enjoying a period of prosperity, characterized by low unemployment rates, the rise of the internet, and rapid advancements in technology. Meanwhile, the world was adjusting to the end of the Cold War and the complexities of a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. For many Americans, the 1990s were marked by optimism and the hope that the country's best days were still ahead. In the midst of all these significant developments, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the everyday coins that formed the backbone of the country's economy. The 1998 $quarter was one of these coins. Although its design would not change drastically during this period, the 1998 quarter is particularly notable for its place in the history of U.S. coinage. This was a year before the U.S. Mint would introduce the 50-state quarters program in 1999, which would bring new designs for each state. As a result, the 1998 $quarter is often seen as one of the last of the classic Washington quarter design before the dramatic shift in the country's coinage system. Looking closely at the design of the 1998 $quarter, it's easy to see why it became so iconic. The obverse side, which is the head side of the coin, features a profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This portrait was first designed by artist John Flanagan and has been the face of the quarter since 1932. Washington's image is surrounded by the word liberty, along with the inscription, "In God We Trust." Additionally, the year of minting, 1998, is prominently displayed beneath Washington's portrait. This design is as recognizable as any other in American coinage and speaks to the enduring legacy of the nation's founding. On the reverse side of the 1998 $quarter, you'll find the familiar image of the American eagle, a symbol of the country's strength and freedom. The eagle is depicted as perched and holding a bundle of arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, embodying the nation's readiness for defense while still striving for peace. The words United States of America can be found above the eagle, and the national motto E pluribus unum appears below. This design has graced the reverse of the quarter since 1932 and continues to serve as a symbol of American pride and unity. At first glance, this quarter might appear to be an ordinary mass-produced coin, which in many ways it is. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters for circulation in 1998, ensuring that the quarter would continue to serve as one of the primary denominations in the country's coinage system. However, as with many coins, there are a few factors that set the 1998 $quarter apart from the rest and make it particularly appealing to collectors. The first factor to consider is the potential for error coins. While most coins are produced with precision and accuracy, the minting process is not always flawless. Occasionally, Coins are struck with imperfections or flaws that make them more unique and more valuable. These errors can include things like off-center strikes, doubled dies, or other types of misprints that make the coin distinctive. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors because of their rarity. And when it comes to the 1998 quarter dollar, there are several varieties of errors that can significantly increase the coin's value point. One of the most notable types of error for the 1998 quarter dollar is the double die variety. A doubled die occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, resulting in doubled or overlapping features on the coin. For the 1998 quarter, this error is often visible in the lettering or the date, where you might see a slight doubling effect. Although the doubling may be subtle and hard to spot with the naked eye, collectors and experts can easily identify it upon closer inspection. A 1998 quarter dollar with this error can be worth far more than its face value, and in some cases, such coins have sold for thousands of dollars. Another type of error that can appear on the 1998 quarter dollar is a misaligned die, which occurs when the dies used to strike the coin are not perfectly centered. This can lead to off-center strikes, where part of the coin's design is missing or partially struck. Off-center coins are particularly interesting to collectors because they're rare and visually distinctive. A 1998 quarter dollar with an off-center strike can attract a premium price, especially if the coin is in good condition and the misalignment is particularly noticeable. Coins with other types of minting errors, such as die cracks, are also valuable in the collecting world. A die crack happens when the die used to strike the coin develops a crack or fissure, resulting in raised lines or imperfections on the coin's surface. For the 1998 quarter dollar, a die crack can appear in different areas, such as across Washington's portrait or along the edge of the coin. Like other error coins, these can be highly desirable to collectors, particularly if the crack is large and prominent. While error coins are a major part of the appeal of the 1998 quarter dollar, the coin is also valued for its connection to the broader history of U.S. coinage. The 1998 quarter is significant because it represents a bridge between the traditional designs of the Washington quarter and the new, state-themed quarters that would begin to emerge in 1999. For collectors who are interested in the evolution of U.S. coinage, the 1998 quarter dollar offers an opportunity to own a piece of that transition. It marks the end of an era for the Washington quarter, and its place in history makes it a desirable piece for many collectors. Moreover, the 1998 quarter dollar is part of a broader movement within the coin collecting world, where collectors are increasingly seeking out specific coins for their investment potential. Coins, particularly those with errors or rare characteristics, are often seen not just as collectibles but as investments. As the demand for rare coins grows, so too does the value of those coins, making the 1998 quarter dollar a smart choice for collectors who are looking to add valuable pieces to their portfolios. The fact that a 1998 quarter dollar can now be worth as much as $98,000 is a testament to how certain coins can appreciate in value over time, particularly when they are in rare or exceptional condition. For those who are fortunate enough to find a 1998 quarter dollar with a rare error, it is important to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable grading service. Coin grading involves assessing the condition of a coin based on factors such as its wear, luster, and overall appearance. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest possible grade. A high-grade 1998 quarter dollar, especially one with an error, can be worth far more than a coin in lower condition. By getting the coin graded, collectors can ensure that they understand its true value and increase their chances of selling it for a higher price. As time passes and fewer 1998 quarter dollars remain in circulation, the demand for these coins will likely continue to rise. Error coins, in particular, will become increasingly rare, and as a result, they will likely see their value increase even further. For collectors who are able to acquire these coins and hold on to them for the long term, the investment potential is significant. A 1998 quarter dollar with a rare error can continue to appreciate in value, and those who invest in these coins now may see a substantial return on their investment in the future. In conclusion, The 1998 USA $quarter coin is far more than just a simple piece of currency. It is a coin with a rich history, a distinctive design, and, for the discerning collector, the potential for great value. Whether due to its minting errors, its connection to the broader history of U.S. coinage, or its place in the evolution of American coins, the 1998 $quarter offers something special for those who seek it out. For those who are lucky enough to find a rare, high-grade 1998 $quarter, the payoff can be substantial, with some examples now worth as much as $98,000. This coin represents a fascinating opportunity for collectors and investors alike. If you come across one, take a closer look. What seems like an ordinary quarter could very well be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. In the last, top 5, the 2008 USA $quarter coin is one such piece that may not seem extraordinary at first glance. But beneath its surface lies a fascinating history, intricate design, and incredible collector appeal. While it is commonly known as a part of the ongoing tradition of quarter production, the 2008 quarter holds a significant place in U.S. coinage and has an impressive value for collectors today, reaching as much as $65,000 for certain rare varieties. The 2008 $quarter was minted during a year that marked a pivotal point in both American history and the nation's coinage. At the time, the United States was experiencing a range of economic challenges, including the housing crisis and the eventual onset of the Great Recession. These difficult circumstances affected many aspects of American life, but through it all, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the currency needed to facilitate everyday transactions. The 2008 $quarter, while seemingly simple, became a key player in the evolving landscape of American numismatics. During this time, the U.S. Mint was still operating under the framework of the 50-state quarters program, which had begun in 1999 and would continue until 2008. This ambitious program involved the release of a unique quarter design for each state, representing the history, culture, and symbols that were most closely associated with each individual state. By 2008, the program was nearing its conclusion, with only a few states left to feature their own commemorative designs. The 2008 $quarter, therefore, represents a moment in time when this historic program was drawing to a close and when the country was reflecting on the significance of each state's contribution to the fabric of the nation. In 2008, the U.S. Mint released 5 final quarters as part of the 50-state quarters program, each representing a different state. These coins were released throughout the year, each with its own design reflecting the state it represented. The 5 states featured in 2008 were Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii. Each quarter from this final set was eagerly anticipated by collectors, as it marked the culmination of the decade-long program. For those who had collected the entire set, the 2008 quarters were a fitting end to a beloved and groundbreaking series of coins. The excitement surrounding these final releases only added to the appeal of the 2008 quarter, making it a highly sought-after collector's item. Each of the 2008 state quarters featured distinctive designs that highlighted the uniqueness of the states they represented. The Oklahoma quarter, for example, showcased a Native American tribe, the bison, and a mountain in the background, symbolizing the state's history and wildlife. The New Mexico quarter depicted a Zia sun symbol, a nod to the state's Native American heritage. Arizona's quarter, perhaps one of the most famous, featured the Grand Canyon, an iconic natural wonder. Alaska's quarter highlighted the majestic bear and the state's stunning wilderness, while Hawaii's quarter depicted a beautiful image of the state's natural beauty and cultural history, with a vibrant depiction of a native Hawaiian plant and a statue of King Kamehameha. These designs were not just representations of the states. They also conveyed the pride and spirit of each region, making them especially meaningful for collectors. Though these designs were beautiful and rich in symbolism, the 2008 $quarter coin is perhaps best known for the specific errors and varieties that can arise during the minting process. As with many other coins, The U.S. Mint's production system is not immune to imperfections, and the 2008 quarter dollar has seen its fair share of errors that make certain versions of the coin incredibly valuable. What may appear to be a standard quarter to the untrained eye can, in fact, be a rare and highly collectible error coin, and these varieties are what make the 2008 quarter so intriguing. One of the most common types of errors found in the 2008 quarter dollar coin is the off-center strike. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing part of the design to be missing or distorted. Off-center strikes can be subtle, with only a small portion of the design being shifted or absent, but they can also be more pronounced, with significant portions of the image missing entirely. These off-center errors are highly prized by collectors because they are so rare, and the more severe the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can become. A particularly well-struck off-center 2008 quarter could fetch a price far above its face value, often reaching thousands of dollars at auction. Another notable error that can occur on the 2008 quarter dollar coin is the double die variety. A double die occurs when the design elements on the coin appear to be doubled or shifted, usually due to a mistake during the die creation process. This can result in visible doubling in the letters or numbers on the coin, such as the word Liberty or the year 2008. While double die errors can be subtle, more pronounced examples can significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors are especially eager to find coins with clear and distinct doubling, as they represent a rare occurrence during the minting process and are seen as highly collectible. The 2008 quarter dollar also saw a few coins with additional errors, such as die cracks and missing letters. These types of imperfections can add to a coin's rarity and desirability, especially when the error is significant enough to make the coin stand out. Die cracks occur when the die that strikes the coin begins to break or develop fissures, resulting in raised lines or cracks that appear on the coin's surface. Though not always as striking as other types of errors, die cracks are still highly sought after by collectors, particularly when they appear in unique places on the coin, such as along the edge or through the design. The value of the 2008 quarter dollar coin can vary significantly depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. While most of the 2008 quarters are worth only their face value of 25 cents, those with notable errors or in pristine condition can command much higher prices. For instance, a 2008 quarter with an off-center strike, especially one with a dramatic misalignment, could be worth several $1,000s. Similarly, a 2008 quarter with a well-pronounced double die error could sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. In some rare cases, a coin can be sold for upwards of $65,000, depending on the severity of the error and the demand from collectors. In addition to the rarity of error coins, the value of the 2008 quarter dollar is also influenced by its condition. Coins that are in mint condition with no visible wear or damage are always more valuable than those that have been circulated and are showing signs of aging. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 2008 quarter dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a higher price than a coin that has been handled frequently and shows wear. For collectors looking to add high-quality coins to their collections, seeking out 2008 quarters that are in excellent condition can be a rewarding pursuit. The excitement surrounding the 2008 quarter dollar coin also speaks to the broader interest in coin collecting as a hobby and investment. Over the past few decades, more and more people have discovered the thrill of collecting coins, whether as a way to preserve history, enjoy the artistry of the designs, or as an investment opportunity. The potential for rare coins to appreciate in value over time has made coin collecting an appealing hobby for many. The 2008 quarter dollar, with its striking designs and error varieties, is a prime example of how coins can become valuable over time, and how collectors can find financial reward in their passion for numismatics as the years go by. The 2008 quarter dollar will only become rarer, and its value may continue to rise, especially for those who are fortunate enough to find coins with significant errors or in pristine condition. The rarity of these coins, combined with the appeal of their historical significance and the striking designs that commemorate the final years of the 50-state quarters program, ensures that the 2008 quarter dollar will remain a highly collectible coin for years to come. For those who are interested in collecting the 2008 quarter dollar, there are a few important steps to take. First, it is important to familiarize yourself with the various errors and varieties that can occur on the coin, as these are what will determine its value. By paying close attention to the details of each quarter, you can better spot potential error coins that are worth more than their face value. Secondly, always make sure to handle your coins with care, as the condition of the coin is a major factor in its value. Store your coins in protective cases to avoid damage, and consider having them graded by a professional to ensure that their value is accurately assessed. In conclusion, the 2008 USA quarter dollar coin is much more than just a standard piece of currency. It is a coin that carries with it a rich history, stunning design, and an appeal to collectors that can lead to surprising financial rewards. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, the 2008 quarter dollar offers an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history and potentially find a rare treasure worth thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. With some examples of this coin now valued at $65,000, the 2008 quarter dollar is undoubtedly a sought-after gem in the world of numismatics, and its legacy will continue to captivate collectors for years to come.